recognize
Dude,
him.
I completely forgot about the movie you mentioned.
Really?
Yeah,
He
I was
looks,
about to ask who was this kid.
he looks so geeky now. Like he's got like glasses. He was so cute. I don't know what happened to him. The Apollo and what was his other name? The brother with the flashlight and the glasses. That's the last one on our days. I don't know if he was all the other ones.
Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got. Don't try. Well, let's get you in there then.
I don't want a picture accidentally deleted or...
I'm gonna need your details.
Oh, that computer's so stupid.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
Just for like
Huh? What's up?
8 hours. No, the PlayStation. 8 hours and was playing online and then he went to bed. I didn't freaking get to talk to him today.
Take the time. That's right.
Oh god, you can make some ugly ass people on this game. Oh god, I don't like this.
You ain't leaving us anytime soon.
God. Oh, it's ugly.
Can you change your sex?
Yeah,
We're
why?
gonna need a fair record of you.
Because I don't want to be a guy. I have a tattoo on my foot. Holy shit.
Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
That's a glass table, sweetheart. You can't get through it.
He wants to chew wires about that thing.
Quite a record we'll have on you.
I want to make my person look normal as...
You can?
Yeah.
I don't think you want that big ass mustache.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
No, because he likes my feet.
Come here. Fast.
It's a process, all right, but a necessary one.
Ooh. Should I do the West Virginia look?
How you doing with that?
Plum wore out. The AC. The long head. It's called the gummer. Ooh.
Okay then.
Preferably, I want.
Yep.
Well, that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. I'd like my hair to be that color. Again. That's okay.
Ew.
I think I'm gonna do that one. Ooh, so that's what I'm gonna look like with a full beard. One of these days. What do you mean you're gonna kill me? Oh, that cat, yeah.
That's gross.
Well, that right there, that's what my grandpa has.
No, he does not have that.
Pretty much.
I can't stand it.
I'm gonna have a long beard, because I want that to be like a shade lighter than what I have. Or darker, actually, probably. Shouldn't.
Which one do you? I don't know why guys think that growing long beards are sexy because most of my hates them.
I don't know anybody that does.
I don't like beards.
I don't know, but about like maybe two girls I like that like beards, and only on some people.
Alicia likes beards.
Huh?
Alicia likes beards.
Not those kind.
Well, no, not
She
those
likes
kind.
the trimmed ones like her dad has, where it keeps it full trimmed, where they look neat and clean. Not like it's falling out of a dumpster. Like those bikers. You know when Schaefer gave this to me, he started off on the family pictures, and I didn't know my phone pictures were on there, and I just found that out tonight when I went to look at it. He deleted some of them because they were some crazy pictures on there.
It's kind of cool that you can adjust that.
It's really high pitched. That's pretty darn good. I want to be like kind of match. I think that that's good for now. I think that that looks good. I think I'm happy with that.
I don't like the beard.
It's all correct.
Oh well.
I'll take a photograph.
It doesn't even match your hair.
Place your palms by your chest.
That's
now,
exact
boy.
same color that it was before.
No, look at it.
Here we go.
Ah. You could always redye your hair and everything, like just like online for GTA. So this is the beta. I should actually put myself in a party. I'm gonna do that because I do not want to talk to anybody. Preferably not. There's a battle royale one.
Lisa,
What?
there's pictures of you in front
Okay. I'm tired.
I'm gonna go to bed after this. I just want to complete this first mission.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners!
After you do that, can I do
Officer
mine?
Benton!
Yeah.
Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend,
After I
those
can
rocks
save and
ain't gonna
everything,
break
I'll get
themselves.
off and you can do
What are you
yours.
standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at?
Eventually, hopefully,
Go
we will
on,
all be able to play
get
this.
moving.
Ooh, there's
You.
me.
You
Oh,
with
you
the
have
hammer,
really long hair.
and you'll do.
Oh wait, no.
We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate.
I thought that guy was you.
No, the
Come
white
on,
guy
man.
at the end.
Yeah!
Dear God has.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books.
I'm hurt.
Personally, I'm against education.
Are you reading it?
Yeah, I know.
Women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Little do they know.
What, men are smarter
Good
than
day,
guys.
gentlemen.
No, they
Oh,
said education won't bring
don't
much
do
to the
anything
world.
Yeah, I know.
stupid. Nobody
Little
gets
do they
shot.
know. We have a
Act
bunch
like
of cool
fools,
technology
and the
now.
pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your
Oh,
names?
nonsense.
Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay. You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now,
Everyone but
Mr.
you.
Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was?
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Come along. And you better get on this horse.
Yeah, it's our blue
Woo, pretty. I hope I get the white horse.
It's
I'm
much
not
of an
going to.
animal, but you haven't got far to ride. Just get on the horse when you're good and ready, okay? Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks
hold
out.
it.
You owe her an audience, at least. She's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
No, it's double this. Half.
No, you hold it.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I know.
Come on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam.
Yeah,
This
that
way.
video's not too long. It's just
You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
that one's pretty nice.
That's oddly specific. Nah, I'll just go with no hat. Coats. Mercury.
I know. But yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was started looking at her post and I'm like, oh my god, no. No, I didn't. Huh. No.
You can actually modify stuff too. That's so cool. Look.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even look. I just happened to see it yesterday, and I was like, wait a minute, because I thought you just went that on Facebook.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
I saw one of your posts.
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
I know.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lives still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
I look like I would.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up.
Hello,
He does
partner.
the same
Harley.
thing.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a
Oh.
generous benefactor.
And,
Like, first time I was like, super comfortable.
The location of camp.
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
see you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Did you see the name of your horse?
I'm sure you're tired. Get this done and you can rest.
Scrawny nag.
Right.
Sorry. I'm having flashbacks of people stepping on my femur.